Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. This is Life Beyond Borders with Olugbenga. Yes, this is the time we have been waiting for. Woo! So, the University of Alabama's free application week is here again. Yeah. So, I know a lot of people have been waiting for this opportunity. Recently on this channel, I posted a video about this free application week, just very recent, right? So if you have not watched that video, you can click on the video in the description box. I'm going to drop the link there. So on that video, I told you about this and I informed you that very soon the University of Alabama is going to open their portal for their free application week, and it's going to be happening on October 7 to 11. Yes, October 7 to 11. So stay glued to me as I show you how to apply for this, right? You need to get the information right. You need to get it right. So don't just jump into the website and then start searching for it, right? So you need to get the information on how to apply for this so that you don't make mistake. So in the video that I uploaded recently, I walk you through all the processes of applying to the University of Alabama. I showed you the funding package available. I showed you the graduate assistantship and all sort of funding scholarship opportunities available at the University of Alabama. And I also walk you through some of the programs that they have, over 150 graduate programs, masters and PhD programs. Guys, so if you have not watched that video, go to the link in the description box, or I'm going to hang it somewhere here so that you can quickly have access to that video. Watch it, because I'm not going to be repeating some of those things that I've covered in that video. So this is a follow-up to that video, right? This is the free application week. So now, how do you apply for this? And that is what I want to cover in this video. If you are new on this channel, if you have not subscribed, this is the time for you to subscribe. I bring information like this that has to do with studying abroad, scholarship, assessing global opportunities to fulfill your study abroad dreams, right? So please make sure you are subscribed to this channel and click the notification button, right? So let's dive into this. So, so this is the free application week for the University of Alabama Graduate School. In other words, if you want to apply for master's and PhD program, this is for you, right? And they have this free application for domestic students or domestic applicants and international applicants. In other words, those who are applying, those who are citizens of US, citizens or permanent residents of the United States, they are regarded as domestic applicants. International applicants are those who are citizens or those who are applying outside of the United States. All right. So most of the people that are watching my videos are international applicants. So definitely this is for you, right? So you want to scroll down here. This is the page actually. So this is for domestic applicants, and these are the requirements and all of that. And this is the one that concern you most if you are applying outside. This is the one that concern you most if you are applying from outside the US, and this is the international applicants page. All right. So please, before we click on claim the code, read this information very well. So the waiver code will be emailed to you on Monday, October 7th. That means even if you click this form and you fill the form, which we are going to walk through very soon, you are only going to receive the code from October 7th, because that is when it's officially open. Just that the information is already out, right? Although you can apply for your code now, but this is the particular date in which you can receive the code. So it is from 7 to 11 that the waiver code will start being distributed. All right. So what are the eligibility? Let's check if you are eligible. So international applicants are only eligible to use the application fee waiver for fall semester 2025 only. All right. So, and if you know you want to apply for 2025, you know that this is the time to start applying, right? So you are in the right place and this fits into you properly. Secondly, all international applicants must have an equivalent of 3.5 GPA on 4.0 scale, right? 3.5 on 4.0. And if you know that you don't measure up to this, though, you may not need to apply. Now, there are a lot of people that actually meet up this CGPA, but they don't know because they use a different scale. For instance, the school where I did my undergraduate in Nigeria, we use a 5.0 scale. That's the Obafemi Awolowo University. We use a 5.0 scale, and a lot of universities use 5.0. Some use 4.0. Some use 7.0. Right? I think in University of Ibadan and some other schools they use 7.0. I think some schools use 8.0. So whichever scale you use, don't worry. There's a way that you can calculate it right here on the website that University of Alabama has provided. So just follow me. I'm going to show you how to do that. if you submit your application without this code, guys, no refund for you. So you want to calm down, right? And make sure that you receive the code before you submit your application. And there are rules, right? Rules that you must follow. Applicants must use the same email address on the request form. In other words, if you are applying, the form will ask you for email. You must put the email that you are going to use for your application, the same email. You must not use a different email. One application fee waiver per student, right? So once they give you that, once they attach that application fee waiver code to your email, you cannot use it for another person cannot use it. That's just the meaning. So, and make sure that you submit just one application. If you want to submit multiple applications, you have to pay for it. So this code is only for one application, one program. If you know you want to apply to two programs, that means you have to pay for the second one by yourself, right? So then the free application code may only be used for the original term and program. Okay, you cannot change it. It is only meant for fall 2025, and you cannot use it for any other semester. And another thing is that you cannot defer. Anybody that is given admission with this free waiver code, you cannot defer the admission, right? In other words, once you are given the admission, you must attend at that time or else it is gone. So whenever you want to apply again, you have to pay, right? So now let's look at the deadlines. So by October 11, your free application waiver request form must have been submitted. All right, that's by October 11. Remember, they are going to open it by October 7. So between October 7 to 11, you can start submitting, right? So but by October 11, you should have your request for the waiver, not your application itself, but your request for the waiver submitted. And then by October 11, you must have submitted your application also online, right? You must have submitted your application. Now, you can submit your application even when you don't have all the documents yet. You can submit your application even when your statement of purpose, your unofficial transcript, your recommendation letters are not ready. You can submit your graduate school application on the University of Alabama's portal, right? So by October 11, you must have submitted the application. In other words, let's say, for instance, you request for the code on October 7, then you start filling your application. By October 11, you must have submitted your application, right? So, and the date is there. So by October 11, 5 p.m., you must have submitted the application request form. By October 11, 11:59 p.m., remember, it's CDT, Central Time, right? So you need to convert that to your own country's time zone so that you have the correct time to submit, okay? Then by Friday, November 15, 2024, 11:59 p.m. CDT, all your supporting documents, your statement of purpose, your unofficial transcripts, and all of that must come in. All right. So you can submit your application by 11th of October, but you still have up to November 15. Okay, it's just barely like 1 month. So, guys, it's not really a long time. So you have to hasten up whatever you are doing. So you have up to 11th, sorry, you have until November 15 to submit all your supporting documents, your test score, statement of purpose, unofficial transcript, your additional requirement documents, and the likes. Okay, recommenders must be listed at the time of application submission, but the letter from the recommender can be received after application submission. So even this November 15, your recommendation letter must come in, but you must have listed them before you submit the application in October 11. Guys, so make sure you follow all these instructions. They are very important. And they state it here again, admission offered on applications submitted using free application week waiver code are not eligible for deferrals. You cannot defer this admission once you are offered because you are using a free waiver code, right? So you cannot defer the admission. So guys, now let's go and apply. Let's see how can you apply. So again, you come to international applicant and you click on claim your code, right? Click on claim your code. All right, so then you fill in your email. Remember, it must be the same email you want to use for your application. You must not change it. You put in your first name, that's your given name, right? Please don't mix it up. Your first name is not your surname. In the American system, your first name is not your surname. Your first name is the name they give to you, right? your first name is your first name. Let me even put it that way, right? Then your last name, which is your family name and which is known as surname for some people. So your first name and your surname or your last name. Then you put your date of birth and you select your course of interest. Let's say, for instance, you want to select computer science PhD. You select that, and then you select international student if you're an international student, and then you select your country of citizenship, right? Let's say my country is Nigeria. Let me look for Nigeria here. Okay, Nigeria is here somewhere. Yeah. So then after that, you select the highest degree earned. For instance, most people will be bachelor's degree. Yours may be master's degree. All right. So you select the institution or the country where you earn the degree. Select your country once again, and then select the institution's CGPA scale. What scale do they use in your school? Most people will fall into any of this 4.0, 5.0. So even though they listed that the cap is 3.5 over 4.0. If you entered it in your own scale, it is going to automatically calculate. Don't worry, just fill in the CGPA. Even if you are not, if you think you are not qualified, can you try to fill this in? Just fill it in and submit it. So if you are not qualified, the school will let you know that you are not qualified, right? So instead of gambling or instead of assuming that you are not qualified, why not enter your CGPA here and let the school decide if you qualify or not, except you know that you have a very, very low CGPA, right? But if you fall in within, let's say, second class, I would say that you should still apply so that the system will calculate it for you. So let's say, for instance, your own school uses 5.0. You can click on 5.0 here, and then you enter the CGPA. Maybe yours was 4.0, or 4 over 5, right? Or maybe it's 4.2, all right, over 5.0, or probably your own is 3.8 over 5.0, right? So you just enter the CGPA as it is, especially if you know that your CGPA fall into any of this. And if you know your school uses percentage, which is 100, you can select this and put the percentage there. Do you get that? So, and then you click on submit. So once you submit that, you are going to receive the application waiver um, decision in your email. So if you are not approved, you receive the email also that you are not approved. If you are approved, you receive the email that you are approved, and it is going to be applied to your application. So you can now submit your application for free. Guys, this is amazing. Now, if your institution CGPA is not here, the calculation is not here, there is a free there is an application right here that you can use, and it's called Scholaru GPA Calculator. So you can click on this link and it will take you to that page that can help you to calculate your CGPA. So you just need to enter the courses one after the other, enter the credits or hours, maybe 3 credits, or call it 3 credit hours, in the US, whichever system you see, you enter it here and you enter the grade. Maybe your own is A, you enter the grade, you enter the credit, maybe 3 credit, and maybe the name of the course is um bio biomedical biomedical. I'm just making this up anyway. Analysis, and then you enter. So when you enter all of this and you click calculate, it's going to calculate it for you. But it's best you select your country here first. You select your country. Let's say you select Nigeria, and then you start. It will bring out the different grades, right? Then you enter it and then click on calculate CGPA. Remember, you have 5 of them to use every day. So you need to make good use of. So guys, the free application week is there for you. Don't miss out. All right. So there are a lot of opportunity, funding opportunity at the University of Alabama. I am currently a student there as at the time I'm shooting this video. So, and I have a lot of people too that are on full funding in form of graduate assistantship. Some are in form of fellowship and all of that. So I want to enjoin you to take advantage of this opportunity. Remember, I already uploaded a video where I walk you through the University of Alabama. I show you all the programs they have there, show you the funding opportunity, and let you know also, I need to let you know that if you're applying to the University of Alabama and you studied from an English-speaking country, you don't need TOEFL, you don't need high IELTS, and all of that. And there are some programs that require GRE, some don't require GRE. Go and watch the video that I uploaded previously concerning the University of Alabama and check all the other information. All right. So Please make sure you don't miss out in the free application week. Remember, it is October 7 to 11. Do not miss out, and make sure you check the time and the deadline and convert it to your own time zone. All right. So if you have enjoyed this video, please share this video with your friends, those who have been waiting for this opportunity. Share it, let the news go around. Just click on share and click the like button. Let YouTube know that you like this video so that they can begin to recommend it to others who need this information. A lot of people need this information, and don't let it pass them by. Till I come your way again, I remain Olubenga. God bless you.